Hey everybody, it's Christine Olson, and a lot of people call me Teeny, so you can also do that if you prefer. But anyway, I just am here today to tell you a little bit more about how I created a life by design and how I love what I do every day, and how this opportunity, this coaching opportunity, has really allowed me to create the life that I love and a life that I get to make the decisions for the outcome every single day. I also, a lot of things come with, designing your own life and getting to experience things the way that you want to. And I'm really here to, answer any questions that you have, and also to tell you a little bit more about how I created a life by my own design and how you can also do it too. So I have some slides that I want to share with you guys today. And when I switch over into presentation mode, you're not going to be able to see me anymore, but I'm here. And at the end of the presentation, I can answer any questions, or you can always Facebook message me, and I'd love to hear from you. So yeah, and I can honestly say I love what I do every day. So I'm really excited to share this with you. And so let's get started. All right, so give me just a second when I switch over to presentation mode so that you can see my slides. So give me 1 second. All righty. So the webinar today is called Creating a Life by Design, and and I'm hosting today, and my name's Christine Olson, but as I said before, everybody calls me Teeny. I just want to thank you again for jumping on the call today. I know everybody's so busy, busy schedules, and I'm just kind of here to tell you a little bit more about how I created a life by my own design, and how living life on your own terms is really empowering. The goal of this webinar is to answer any questions you have about this coaching opportunity, and so that you can ask me any questions that you have after the call. So I just want you to sit back and think about different things about your life and what your dream life would really look like, because that's what I did, and that's how I was able to get here. What would that dream life look like to you? Would it be, something where you get to sit on the beach every day? For me, that would be amazing. I love traveling, which I'll tell you more about in this call. And, just thinking about, what does your dream life look like, and how do you want to spend your time? I really want you to think about that as we go through this, and just kind of sit back, relax, and let's get started. So, I wanted to tell you a little bit more. So health and fitness has been a passion of mine after starting to really get into it. I have a long story, but I'll just kind of tell you some of it here. I was a chubby kid growing up, and I grew up on a lot of fast food. I was very hyper. They always thought I was ADD and ADHD. I couldn't pay attention. I couldn't even run a mile, maybe not even a lap. I was always so scared to go to gym class and really embarrassed about that. One day I kind of, just was sick of being, lethargic and heavy and being made fun of, and I really kind of decided that I wanted to change my life. I started to get into healthy eating, working out, and I realized I really had a passion for health and fitness, but it had always been a struggle for me with my weight, reaching my fitness goals, and then later, actually kind of recently, within the last 3 years or so, developing some really serious digestive issues, stomach problems, and and since really working on my diet and picking the right workout programs for me, I've really been able to fix a lot of that. A lot of you might follow me on social media. I'm very big on social media, so you may know my story or part of it, but I've honestly grown a full-time successful health and fitness business online through social media and helping other people reach their goals and getting to work on mine. So it's so important to me, and I just love what I do every day. I can honestly say that. I feel like I'm living the dream, and I feel so blessed to be here. So I'll fill you in more on how I actually did that as we go on through this presentation, and how you can do it too. So just a little bit of background on me and how I got here. I've always been a hard worker, but I wanted to work hard at things I was passionate about. It was just a few years ago when I really realized that I was tired of where I was physically and financially, and it all started with just my desire to be my best self in health and fitness. The lifestyle I was living wasn't allowing me to reach my goals that I had and the lifestyle I wanted to have. So it got me thinking about this so much more, and this opportunity fell into my lap, and I cannot be more thankful for it. So if you're sitting here tonight and you're ready for a change in your life, I just ask that you sit here with an open heart and open mind as I share with you my story, and maybe this is something that can help you discover something you're passionate about and make a change in your life. So, a little bit of background on me. I'm Christine Olson, as I mentioned before. I'd say most friends and coaches on my team and everything, everybody calls me Teenie. That's a story for another day. But I'm a team Beachbody coach. I'm a gluten-free cooker, and I'm a healthy foodie. I love foods. I mean, I also, I like things. I love treats and things like that too. So, that kind of stuff. But I eat gluten-free. I'm also a business mentor. I mentor my team, teams of coaches who want to do what I do, maybe make career change, maybe do this part-time. I mentor coaches to be successful in this business. I really am passionate about that. I'm just a normal girl. I love adventure travel. I love adventure and traveling, spending time with my friends. I love to be outside. I love to soak up the sun. I love being on the water. I love sports and just trying new things. And I love to explore the world. So my passion for healthy eating and healthy living started this journey, and I started sharing my healthy recipes. I made an actual Facebook page. If you want to go see it, you can go to Christine Olson Health on Facebook. And people that just kind of knew me from life started to follow it, started to see my recipes there. My passion for food and healthy living and fitness was all able to turn into not just a passion but also a successful career, which I now do full-time as of this past December 2013, when I quit my job. I'm an average girl from Virginia. My dad was in the military. We moved around a lot. At the time, moving, was always sad leaving friends behind or when your friends would move. But it gave me a passion for traveling and loving to see the world. I'm also a former corporate climber, as I mentioned before. I had all these awesome jobs where I was getting paid well. I was a marketing major from JMU. Go Dukes. I was getting raises. I was proud of myself for the great jobs I found. But after 3 years in one job, and then also almost another 5 years at another job and 2 different companies, I realized that this type of work wasn't fulfilling my passions. I really felt like there had to be something more than this. I didn't really want to move. I always had thought I wanted to move up and for growth opportunities within my business, but then when I started to really think about it, I said, I don't really want that job, and I didn't want to be in a cubicle all day, and I was always so freezing cold. I don't know if you guys feel that way if you're in a cubicle, but it was always so freezing cold, and I could never, find anything healthy nearby my office if I didn't bring my food and all types of stuff. So, I wanted to work for something I really believed in. I tried to think about when I felt most alive and when I was happiest, and my personality was able to shine through. I wanted to help people and my friends, and my friends, they always said that I was a great motivator, I was a great listener, I was compassionate. So I started to think to myself, if I have these things that my friends are telling me, how am I supposed to use that, what I'm passionate about and what I'm good at, and make a good living, and still live in this area? I live outside of the D.C. area, and it's really expensive to live here. So, I didn't want to just pick, I had to really be strategic about where I was going to do. So I started in the corporate world, as I said, and really was looking for that dream job always. I really did find, people would tell me, they'd say, Christine, most people don't like their jobs, or, you know, people don't wake up out of bed so excited about starting their day at their job. But that's what I was looking for. I thought, it has to be out there, right? So I was really looking for that. And I have to say that while doing all that soul searching and thinking about what I really like to do is when I really came across Team Beachbody, and and that's kind of when I really started to think about that more. What I love about Team Beachbody is that what I put into this business is a direct correlation on how successful I am, and that is so empowering. That can't be taken away from me. I can't be laid off from this job. But I had to make a game plan with something that I believed in and that I knew would work, and that's when I really found Team Beachbody. Also, just so you know, I've always been a dreamer. And I believed I just had to find the right thing for me. And when someone presented this business opportunity to me, I just had a feeling. I knew this was something I had to look more into and learn more about. I had already believed in the products. I'd been a customer for years. I bought P90X, and then I bought Insanity, but I never started and finished the programs because I didn't have a coach. Because back then, when you could just buy stuff off the infomercials, which you still can, but I didn't have a coach associated with me. I didn't have someone cheering me on and guiding me through this program so that I saw the results I wanted to get. So I had been a customer for years. I was using the programs, and I started to think, wow, when I learned that there was coaches out there motivating people and people were having all these great results, I was like, first off, I need a coach, and second off, I would love to do that, and that's, it looked like so much fun to me. Also, just a little bit else, I'm also a holistic health coach. I went to the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. You might have heard people say IIN, and I met lots of really cool people from there. I can work with people one-on-one through different issues with health, wellness, and identify specific issues, digestive issues. I help people with food allergies and all types of stuff, extreme fatigue. And it's just an online school, and I met a ton of great people there, so I can tell you more about that on a different time. So, so what was really revolutionary about this Beachbody opportunity was that I was able to live my life by design and make my own schedule and really kind of think about that. And that was something, when I heard all about this, I thought, gosh, how amazing would that be? And I started to really think more. So on this slide, I just want to show you guys, this is me and my team, and we're jumping at Summit. This was the first event I ever went to. I was a new coach. I was 3 months in. And my coach, Sarah Try, who's amazing, by the way, she said to me, hey, Teeny, you need to come to Summit. And I said, what's that? And she's like, you just need to do it. You got to be there. And I had a friend's wedding that weekend, a good friend from college, and I thought, there's no reason, I thought, I've never missed someone's wedding unless there was, some really great reason. And the more as I went along and I started to think about it, I thought, what reason better than this? I believe in this. I'm going to go for it. And I did. And that's all of us jumping there. And I met some of my best friends on that 1 week. And we still are all there cheering each other on, accountability partners for each other. But anyway, so, for me, I want to talk a little bit about what success looks like. And it's defined differently for each person. And I think everyone defines this differently. So this is how I define it. This may not be how you define it, but just, think about that for you. Paint a picture of what success looks like for you. How are you going to get there? And is the plan is your game plan going to get you there? So really think about that. So let's define success right now, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about how I define it. So time freedom, okay? For me, this is so important. It's time, for me, I get to go where I want, when I want. I don't have to miss birthdays anymore, family vacations. I can go to special events with my family and things like that, this opportunity gives me the ability to do that. You know, before, when I was working in the corporate world, if I couldn't get off, I had to miss all those things. I would really be disappointed and upset. I missed, some family funerals and things that just I shouldn't have really ever missed. And it was just, heartbreaking when you have to miss things like that. Having the time freedom is invaluable to me. I can work where I want to. I can sit in the sun with my computer or meet someone at a coffee shop. I can work out when I want to. I can eat when I want to. Also, I love to travel, and a really big struggle for me at my last job is that I love traveling so much. I feel like I'm a traveling soul. I love to see the world, and would always joke with my bosses and my friends at my corporate job that I actually made money to travel. That's the whole purpose of me working, was so I can make money to travel. And my bosses at my corporate job, they didn't really like that so much. And, I would try to take off a day here, a day there, try to make long weekends. And, but I really love vacations. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you'll see that I've traveled more this year than I have, in past years combined. So it's really been great having my own job. Time freedom, like I said, is really important to me, and probably one of my favorite things about being a coach with Beachbody. Next, financial freedom. I live in a very expensive area, as I mentioned before, so I kept thinking, how can I do what I love and what I'm passionate about and make a good living? I love doing social things, and I love traveling, as I mentioned before, which obviously takes money to do, and I love to put good food and treats in my body, eat organic foods, feed myself the right stuff. So having the money to put good food in my body and having the lifestyle I want to live is really important to me. Since part of my job is to be healthy and fit, fueling my body is my job. It's really helped me live the type of lifestyle I want to live. Being a coach is the ultimate accountability to living a healthy lifestyle. Also, next I want to tell you another way I define success is meaningful relationships. Again, as I mentioned before, that's some of us jumping and working out together in Vegas for the Beachbody Coach Summit, which is one of our biggest events. And these relationships I've built with my clients and fellow coaches on my team is amazing to me. They've become some of my absolute best friends. These relationships run deep, and I know we will be in each other's lives forever. You find people you click with, and I really love that. Also finding purpose. Purpose to me is success. Although I was successful at my last job and I was constantly getting recognized and promoted, I felt like something was missing. I wasn't living my purpose. I felt like I needed a change, and I needed fulfillment. Having a sense of purpose has made me feel even happier than I could have ever imagined, because I've always been someone that loves life, but now I can honestly say I'm in love with my life and what I do, and helping others is so rewarding, so having that sense of purpose makes me feel so happy. Next is health and wellness. So health and wellness was a huge goal for me, and when I realized how important it was to me, I knew I needed to have a life different than the one I was living. So having being healthy and fit as part of my actual job, something that I do every day and focus on every day as my job, has really allowed me to focus on this. So I just want to ask you, what is your purpose? I really want you to think about that and identify what in your life, what you want out of your life and what you're passionate about, and this will help you find your purpose. So for many, it could be different things: yoga, fitness, health coaching, blogging, cooking. It can be so many different things. But once you find your passion and you figure that out, then you can start to think, how can I do this more? How could I make this my job? How awesome would it be to get paid to do what I love all day long? My passions for cooking, blogging, fitness, helping others, and sharing my journey through social media, I've been able to turn my passion into my job. Beachbody has really given me the ability and opportunity to make this passion into a full-time job. So the question for you is, what's your purpose? What do you love to do, and how can you do it more and get paid for it? That's really the process I went through, and that's how I found this opportunity. So I want to tell you a little bit about how I built my purpose. If you look to the right, you'll see a picture of me when I put in my resignation at my job. I loved the people I met there. I loved my coworkers. I loved my CEO. You know, I would go running on my lunch break and stuff, and that's really kind of what I tried to incorporate a healthy lifestyle as much as I could into that corporate job. And they all loved me there, and I, you know, really was successful there. But, you know, for me, you know, I started to really work out from home, and that really changed my life inside and out. I love people, and I love being around people, and I would run over to the gym on my lunch break. I'd work out, I'd sweat, I'd blow dry my hair quickly, and I'd head back to work. I enjoyed those times and being around others, but I wasn't always consistent because we all know things come up, and I wasn't able to create my own schedule. There were times when I was paying for an expensive membership but hated all the classes. I was paying for something I wasn't going to often. So when I found Beachbody and all these awesome programs that really work, I was able to work out each morning and start my day. And it was bonus if I did anything additional, like walking or bike rides or classes at the gym with my friends. But we all know that consistency is really, really key to success. So to be able to guarantee that I could work out each day, having a program that I was excited about, that I could do every morning before starting my day, was crucial to my success. And that really started to change my life. I had originally thought that corporate life was what I always wanted to do. I mean, that's just what I thought people did, right? You know, I was a hard worker. I wanted that job to recognize me. I wanted them to think I was good at things, so I'd work really hard. I wanted to make steps to climb that corporate ladder, and I was tenacious, but I wasn't totally fulfilled. So I started to think, how can I, do more of what I love? I was looking for something different, and I'm so happy I was able to find it. I had never thought of wanting to be an entrepreneur. It's not like something I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to be an entrepreneur. In fact, the idea of owning my own business was never something I ever really dreamed about or thought about. It actually kind of sounded scary at first until I got training myself from my coach. But until 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, when I realized it was possible that I could dream big and make those dreams a reality, I really started to change my mindset. I found a network of people all around that were doing this, that were helping each other, that were supporting one another. The support I found, the positive attitudes, and being around other successful entrepreneurs made me want that. And I realized that I could do it too. I thought, well, they're successful and they're just normal people. If they can do it, why not me? So I started to ask myself, okay, they're doing it, why can't I do it? So I started to really think about the fact that I wanted to help people. I wanted to make this world a better place, and even if I just help one person, I'd feel like I was making a difference. So I started off as a health coach with IIN, Institute for Integrative Nutrition. I got my first client, and I was a customer of Beachbody using the fitness programs. And then I did the 21-day Real Foods Detox, and it really changed my life. This is really how I even got into Beachbody coaching. At the moment when I realized I could be a coach, help others through this detox, that's really when I realized that I was going to become a coach and help tons of people. And to this day, the detox is one of my specialties because I've helped tons of people change their lives through this detox, including my entire family, myself, and so many clients that work with me, so many people that are in my private groups. As a Beachbody coach, I just started out making relationships and sharing with others my personal experiences with all these amazing programs that actually work. So like the Detox, for example, as I just told you, Insanity, P90X, P90X3, Turbo Fire, which is kickboxing, Les Mills Body Combat, etc. And helping others stay accountable through all of these programs, right? So I've built tons of relationships online, and I've met so many great people all over the world through social media. You don't have to go around and tell all your friends about these things. However, I do all the time. But I mean, I want to help people that need my help. I'm looking for people that, would be interested in this kind of thing because these programs will 100% work. I just shared my journey with everybody on social media. I had a gluten sensitivity. I had gained 20 pounds in 2 to 3 months, and nobody knew what was wrong with me. Everyone said I was fine. The doctors all said I was fine. It was really frustrating and it was scary. I had just gotten married and I was starting to have really bad digestion problems. I'll spare you on all the details, but it was just like, what's going on? And I feel so exhausted. So having these workout programs I could follow at home and Shakeology was a daily dose of nutrition that my body was craving and needing. It made my stomach feel so great, and when I did the detox, it helped me lose 14 pounds and really feel the best I ever had. It helps with all the stomach inflammation and issues like that, and I just was like, oh my gosh, thank goodness something actually works. So I just wanted to show you, here's some pictures of all of us. Again, there's tons of us, but there's just a few pictures that I took and wanted to put together for you. I mean, we have a lot of fun together. We work out together. We attend events together and trainings and personal development, and we're always looking to become better as people and as coaches, and we learn from each other. So here's just a few pictures of all of us having a lot of fun. So I want to talk about the online fitness world. So, you may be out there on all the social media, and you might start to see lately that there's a big change in people out there. They're interested in health and fitness. They're interested in their well-being and organic eating and GMOs and fitness tips. There are so many people out there that need our help. They know they need to do it. They know they need support to do it, and they need someone to hold them accountable and be their big cheerleader. I can't do this alone, and there are so many people out there, and when you go on social media, you see them. The possibilities are endless, and that's really why this business is just flourishing. So I love this slide because it's talking about finding your tribe, and I think this is hilarious and a great way to describe it. So you can see a big change in people. Oh, sorry. So through Beachbody, I've met so many amazing, inspirational people all over the world. I get to travel and go to incredible trainings, earn free trips. Just to tell you a little bit, I earned a trip to Cozumel on a cruise, and that was amazing. I was able to bring my husband, Max. He had so much fun. We worked out with Sean T in the mornings and Tony Horton. My friends are on my team are so much fun. We got to meet each other's significant others, and that was a free trip that I earned. It's great to connect with them and go to these events together. This sense of community, this is something so important to me. It's so important, and Beachbody has given me a community of like-minded people who all want to live healthy, happy, and fit lives and help other people. These friendships I've created are lifelong friendships, and I feel so grateful to have them all in my life. So also to think I met all of them just this past year is incredible to me, because these relationships, as I mentioned before, they run deep. I was just on a call this morning, with my accountability partners, and we all help each other. We think of how can we do this better? How can we help each other be successful? And that's what we do on this team. The picture to the right is a picture of us at Sarah Try, my coach, at her house, and she had a diamond retreat for all of her diamond coaches. That's a certain rank advancement that you hit, and she's only been doing this for like 2.5, little under 3 years, and she is doing so well. And as you can see, we were such a small group just a year ago, and we have grown so big. So paying it forward. So that's what this opportunity is all about. Think about how you would feel if you could help others and pay it forward while living a healthy lifestyle yourself. We are average people. You don't have to have any special qualifications to do this business. I did go to nutrition school. And that has been beneficial to me personally. And I share my nutrition plans, and I help my coaches reach their peak health on my team as well. And there are, there are other people from my nutrition school on my team. So we all kind of bind together to come up with great ideas to help our clients and our coaches. But the reason I'm telling you that is you don't really need to have any special qualifications at all to be a successful Beachbody coach. In fact, the most successful Beachbody coaches don't have the training that I'm talking to you about. They are strictly Beachbody coaches, and they all have very successful businesses. All you have to do is just want to help other people, hold them accountable, and help them through these programs that you already know 100% work. People want to change, but sometimes they need the help of a coach to help them get there, someone to hold them accountable, and that's what we do. By you being a product of the product, by you, showing them that the program works, showing them when you struggle, showing people when you have success, showing people you're a real person and that they can do it too, that is all coaching is. That is all Beachbody coaching is. Motivating, inspiring, and being their cheerleader, helping them through it. Okay? All right, I love this slide. It's kind of hilarious. But, I wanted to tell you a little bit about this Beachbody, the Team Beachbody company. Okay? So this is not old school fitness. This is not a Richard Simmons workout video. These home workout programs are cutting edge. They're always ahead of the game. In fitness, we're always coming up with revolutionary things. For example, T25 is amazing and it's changed fitness. Getting an effective, great workout in just 25 minutes is incredible. To see the transformations that have happened with people just working out 25 minutes a day is amazing. P90X3 is another example, 30 minutes a day. Again, science, the science behind these workouts and these movements are what deliver the results, along with it being fun so that you actually want to do it. The 21-day fix, one of the programs that I love, the newest programs that I love, and so amazing. PIO, getting to do strengthening and lengthening. I'm personally doing PIO right now, and it's Pilates and yoga, not the type of workouts I typically do, and I'm noticing big changes in my body just from that. So, we're not just network marketing. We're so much more than that. So I just want you to erase any negative thoughts that you have about network marketing. Basically, it's just the way in which we get paid. And me personally, I think this is the best way to get paid because the earning potential is limitless. You don't have to just, your company says, oh, I can't pay you beyond this amount. The more effort you put in, the more you make out of it, okay? So you don't have to put in, any special amount of hours, but if you have certain goals, I'll help you reach them. I'll tell you what you need to do to get there. And also, the more you help your team and the more clients you help, you get paid more. And what a great way to be compensated. So I'm really happy with the way that we're compensated with Beachbody. So I want to tell you, Beachbody is a weight loss, fitness, and nutrition company, and they market the products through infomercials, internet, and coach network. They're distributors of the products with over. Oh my goodness, that was a big thunderstorm, and I'm sitting on my front porch. Anyways, I'm just going to finish up really quickly. So, Beachbody is a weight loss, fitness, and nutrition company, and they market their products through infomercials, internet, and a coach network. They're distributors of the products with over 12 years of producing and selling fitness products. They spend over $90 million in infomercial advertising, which means most people are already familiar with Beachbody, but they may not know about the network of coaches. What makes Beachbody unique is the online support tools that are available not only to us coaches, but also to any customer, and especially to coaches. So many people start fitness programs and they're not able to finish them, as I mentioned before. These programs work, but when Beachbody would follow up with people, they'd see that people didn't even take these programs out of their boxes. So that's when Beachbody decided it needed coaches like us to help people to do these programs that actually work, the extra accountability and help. So that's when Beachbody coaches were actually created. So as a coach, you earn commissions on your sales, and really how it works is you get your own website, your own web storefront, you earn commissions and lots of team bonus opportunities. You don't send anything from your home. Beachbody does all of that, and they ship it all from their warehouse. So whatever your goals are for your business, you can set those goals you have for support and a network, and you get a network of teammates as well. Okay? So, you know, oftentimes, I love this image too. So oftentimes, they'll think, but I'm not fit enough, or I'm not a fitness expert. Can I be a coach? The answer is yes. Coaching is more about supporting and encouraging each other rather than being a fitness icon. Beachbody created this opportunity because they saw what happened when people didn't have anyone to support them along the way. People would purchase a fitness program and report that it sat in their box on their TV until Beachbody offered them a coach. A coach is someone who will periodically check in with their customers and just ask, how's it going? It's that simple accountability that can help people change their lives. So we're just, coaches are just ordinary people helping others while we get healthy ourselves. Anyone can be a coach. We support and encourage Beachbody's customers through email. We show them how to log into the Wowie gym. We answer their questions, and we suggest new programs and supplements to enhance their weight loss or their fitness goals or their fatigue. We share our results with those we know and care about to inspire them to use Beachbody's programs because we believe in them. If you don't believe in them and you don't think they work, obviously you would never tell anybody about them. But they work, and that's what's so great. And this isn't just to customers, but to friends and neighbors and relatives and work associates. You don't have to be, like I said, a personal trainer or certified or have a degree in anything coaching. You just have to use the products yourself and support and assist others who want to succeed in weight loss or fitness too. If you have a passion for helping people, for health and fitness, I can do the rest. I'll coach you, I'll train you, I'll mentor you to be successful in this business and do exactly what I did. By quitting your full-time job, well, for me, personally, my goals, quit my full-time job and make a good income doing so. So what do I actually do as a coach? I lead by example. I live and lead a healthy lifestyle. I talk to people. I invite them to my challenge groups. I help them identify their goals. I help them find a workout program that helps them with their needs. I find a program that matches up with their needs, and I lead them an example. I do the programs myself. I see results myself. I drink Shakeology. Again, my daily dose of nutrition. It's a nutrition shake with not one added, there's not one unnatural ingredient added to it. I do personal growth to keep my mind right and positive thoughts always flowing. And I help others do the same. I find other people that want to coach too, and I help them do those same things. As I said, I mentor them to reach their goals and to be good coaches. So, here's just some of the fitness programs and different things going on. I just wanted to show you a slide. This is some of the products. This is not all of them, but here's just some of the popular ones. P90X, Insanity, those are the ones that people know that first started knowing about them. Who has not seen those infomercials, right? Like, they're out there everywhere. We have world-class celebrity trainers, so you might have seen or heard Jillian Johnson, Tony Horton, Shaun T. We're not just T25, Insanity, and Body Beast. We have programs for every single person. For example, Tai Chang, that's for people with mobility issues, and that can help with people's joints. Another example is there's Slim and 6 for people just starting out. As I mentioned before, there's a new program called the 21-Day Fix. It's an amazing program, and I love it. My challengers are losing 7 to 15 pounds in 21 days. I guide them and inspire them. I show them what I'm eating. They show me what they're eating, and we hold each other accountable to start and finish the program. That is 21 days and a game changer. It takes simple nutrition and simple fitness to get people faster results. So many people struggle with the fitness and nutrition, and people are really good at working out or really good at eating healthy. But this program takes out the guesswork of that. You know what to eat, how much to eat, when to eat, and you're not counting points, calories, macros. You're counting portions, and I really love that concept. That's why I talk about it so much. I've noticed that I eat so healthy when I do this program, and I always care about healthy eating. but everybody could use a little help, right? So you might be asking yourself, what's the investment of becoming a Beachbody coach? To get your business started, you know, to start your business, it's not free, but the investment is very small. Um, you know, it's just the cost of your first program plus Shakeology. So any fitness program in Shakeology, or any detox, or the detox program in Shakeology. And the whole reason for that is so that, you know, our CEO, Carl Deichler, he really wanted to make sure that every new coach was set up for success. And, you know, if they have a program in Shakeology and they do it every day and they see results, then they can talk about it and easily find other people to help. Okay, so, you know, time commitment. I would say, you know, 30 minutes to an hour a day is what I'd recommend when you first start. You get what you put in, as I mentioned before, but you don't have to feel like this has to be a full-time job at the start. This is something you start while you can have other things going on in your life. The initial investment is $140 to $305, and that's the cost of the program, as I mentioned before. This helps you get started. You can use the products and be a product of the product to get going. There's also a monthly fee of $15.95, which is super cheap, by the way, for the web storefront to access our team. So, you know, as a coach, you get Shakeology at a 25% discount. And since I feel like this is the best nutrition you can possibly put in your body, this is an awesome deal for all of those superfoods. And the web storefront and the videos, the training videos for all the programs, I mean, this is just a really great investment. Again, as I mentioned before, you know, there's also military discounts. If you are a member of the military, you do not pay the $15.95 monthly fee. You are free. So, you know, I just want to tell you there's a huge need for this. People are getting sick and they want to change their lives. There are always new programs, and the best time to start your business and becoming a coach is now. You know, it's just a great time. There's great new programs out there. People are really seeing changes with these programs, so it's really great to start getting out there and, you know, trying it yourself and watching it work. Okay. So also, I just want you to know you're not alone when you start this business. You're not alone in this. Our team is so supportive, and at the beginning of every month, we start a new Coach Basics, and it's basically an apprenticeship program where I'll show you exactly what I do as a coach, and you know, and show you how to work this business. Also, we can help hook you up with accountability partners. I also offer weekly calls and Google Hangouts, which are video chats, so that we can help you with your goals and we can chat with each other. You know, anything you need, I'm here as your coach, and you have a team to connect with. There's weekly team calls and trainings, and this team is so awesome, and I have no doubt that if you decide to join us, you'll feel right at home with us. You know, people tell me all the time that this is such a positive, supportive, fun group, and, you know, I really felt like I found my tribe, as I mentioned before. So, you know, if you feel like, you know, you're sitting here and you're thinking, this sounds amazing, Christine, I want to learn more, then think about it. Talk to your friends and family. Think more about it. And decide if this is right for you. If you need a change, this could be it. I encourage you to dream big. And what if you could do what you love every day and you didn't have to worry about money? I want you to think about that. And if that sounds like you're interested in joining us, please let me know. We're starting our new apprenticeship group, like I said, at the beginning of every month. And I'm looking for, you know, new people to mentor through this training. If this sounds like something you're interested in, then reach out to me and let's get started, and I'll tell you more and answer any questions you have. So if anyone has any questions, you can ask me. I'm going to turn the screen back on to me. Oh, anyway, not sure what happened there. All right, and Anyway, I don't know if you guys can see me, but I'm having a little technical issues. But anyway, as you can see, it was day a few minutes ago, and now it is night. And there's a storm almost coming. And as you can see, I also hosted this video from my front porch. There were some interesting noises tonight, which isn't normally the case, but I get to work from my front porch, and that's amazing. Fresh air coming through. My dog normally sits on the front porch, and it's just awesome. So anyway, so if you guys have any questions, message me. Send me a message. Friend me on Facebook, Christine Arczynski, Arczynski, last name Olson, Olson, and just shoot me a message on Facebook, and I'll answer any questions you have. All right, that storm's about to come, so I'm actually going to sign off, and I'll answer any questions that you guys have. Just go ahead and message me or send me an email, and I look forward to it. All right, guys, have a good one, and it was so much fun talking to you all. Bye.